Oh yeah, there it is. Couldn't find the mic for a second because I didn't say anything. So it disappeared from my list. That's the first time. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, Fashion, like you got a football ad. That is disgusting. I'm not into football. Football or soccer, which is it? By the way, my light has been devouring me today because God knows for what reason it was terrible, and I'm everywhere. So I don't do ads. Or do ad blockers? Is that okay? Why do you get an ad even? I didn't enable ads for that. I enabled ads so that I have to put them, so that it doesn't really pop up on its own. But I guess YouTube doesn't really respect that before the video. I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to the stream. How y'all doing? So this week we are gonna do just literally exactly the same replica as last week, because this week I didn't really focus on the quiz at all. I was gonna fix some stuff. I was gonna tweak things. But by the way, feel free to test out the commands. I don't know if they still work. I didn't really tweak anything since last week, so it's a bit all over the place. By next week I'll be tweaking some other stuff, so rest assured that will be changing. But yeah, I think it should be all the same. Yep. I didn't really I didn't change stuff for the rounds. Didn't randomize things. I should do that. You look skinty. It's because of the high contrast and poor lighting. Why is this quiet? Command knocks be on time. How dare you? I am never too late or too early. I'm always precisely when I where I want to be. You know, always perfect timing here. So how have the two of you been? Because you two are the only ones active in the chat, so I'm only referencing you. I had a ton of ideas for the streams to do stuff that would make it more fun to lurk, to deploy emojis, to make it more interactive, to maybe at the end, maybe, you know, when you want to, even when you want to say hi, if you say hello, I was gonna say make stuff trigger automatically based on your responses. So right now, can someone please I'll type it. Let me see. Does this work? Does it work? Oh, it works great. Love these settings. They work fabulously. Lovely. So next time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these things to automatically trigger when you type certain keywords without the exclamation points, so it's more interactive. And then similarly, later on, when someone types, when someone wins the quiz or something happens, you can either type congrats or whatever, and then it's going to trigger stuff every time someone types something. So it's very interactive and it's very fun. But I didn't do that this week. This week I was a bit busy. I just finished today I published it, the Telos Citadel Station bit fragment for Cirque the Complete Story, which is now accessible to members. Because I was late last week, I couldn't do it in time, so I really pushed as much as I could. But yeah, that's why I say at the end of the fragments that the fragments will try their hardest to make it out, because these are big things. They're not exactly 5-10 minute videos. Well, the Harbinger was 15, so but you know, it takes time to do that, because I did tweaks. Like I finalized the video 2 days ago, and then there were small things that I'm like, I kind of want to fix it. I don't like it. I need like sometimes there's a slight zoom, slight cutoff that I can't really see during editing stage. Like I have to see once it's rendered. That way it's the full quality of the video is produced. Where's my damn timer? But yeah, only then do I know for certain like what kind of quality of product I'm pushing out, so that it's good, and I'm pleased with this. Citadel Station was, as you will see, PS for non-members. Citadel Station Telos, I just referenced it as Telos, is going to come out in exactly 3 weeks. So 3 weeks from now, on the 3rd of August, that's when it's supposed to come out, and then up until then, members have early access. So 3 weeks in advance, which also means that I have up until that point to make the next fragment, which is doable, and I will try to do it, because for this one it did take me roughly 2 weeks of work. I couldn't allocate the time before that, and there's 3 weeks here, so I should be able to do it, but you know, never say never. There could be some issues. So this week I'll do backing up some stuff. Hello, night. Whenever I see Hawk, I feel it's a bait to read it in an appropriate way. I can't get enough of your videos. It's so amazing. Thank you so much. I'm very happy that you like them. So more content's coming out. As I just said, now I made some stuff public for members, because members have early access, and I want to thank them for that, for the support. So the next piece is gonna come out on the 3rd of. It's hot, yeah. On the 3rd of August, the next part is coming out. And also next part for members should come out at that point, but I might make it shorter to buy myself time, so I'm not shorter as in trim the story, but simply do less work-wise, just to give myself time to get something out, and at the same time keep moving onward. But this Telos part is like 38 minutes, so I think it's very, very good. But yeah, Nighthawk, I'm gonna say Nighthawk, although Nighthawk sounds very lovely. Yeah, welcome to the stream, by the way, and I'm very pleased that you like the videos. What did you ask, Fashion? Are you pleased with what you made? I mean, of course you are, since you uploaded them. Yes, I am pleased. I will say that the Telos fragment is slower, so the Paragus was, it was really a joy to me create, because it has suspense. Harbinger was like even better, because that was like really where it goes down. So Telos is gonna be a little bit of a break, I think, because there was fighting in the game, but it's not as exciting to just fight random mercs and stuff. So plus there's a lot of cut content there that was fluff, and I got rid of that. So the entire story, literally Telos covers them leaving the Harbinger, from the point of leaving Harbinger all the way up to I don't have my animations enabled, damn it. Thank you so much for becoming force sensitive, Nighthawk. How you doing? I don't have my animations have been disabled because I'm currently fighting with my bots. So I have bots that are supposed to play animations when people do stuff, but yeah, I didn't really I was very bad at my job this week because I was focusing on producing content, so I didn't do anything there. But let me trigger. I don't. Fashion Blank say something so we can trigger a visual for him. I don't know. Oh, I feel I owe you a visual. Oh, here, have this. I think this. How about? That's fine. That was okay. That was okay. Wow. Great. Lovely. But yeah, welcome to Force Sensitive. How you doing? How do you feel like being Force Sensitive? No problem, bro. I didn't know you could be a member. I'm mad. I'm late to the party. LOL. Well, you're not late to the party. Like, you're what's the last thing that you watched? By the way, this isn't me like interrogating you. If you only watched one video, that's totally chill. But yeah, there was a lovely like little crown winged animation that appears in the corner. But I will fix that next time. So remind me and I'll have it fixed, because this week I was overwhelmed. I keep saying that, which is not an excuse. I will do what I plan to do, you know, because I had some really lovely ideas for the stream, and I also had an idea to. I usually start streams very early if they're scheduled. Like, well, Dwayne complained about me being late, whatever. But if the stream is scheduled for 7 p.m. my time, I will try to start it at 7 p.m. Maybe give it a minute to wait. But what I'm going to do is start them like 10-15 minutes early. And then just like, for instance, if it's scheduled at 7, I'll start at 6:45 to just put either a music loop or something so that it starts pushing notifications out. You know what I mean? So it's not me really forcing you to wait, forcing you to wait, but instead it's like it's starting earlier than intended to allow people to get notifications in time. Like we usually get viewers later on, you know. Nox is always late. It's all good. Thank you so much. See, my system doesn't like you, Dwayne. I set up stuff for it to trigger visuals when you say something for the first time, but it doesn't seem to like you. Actually, it didn't work for Fashion Blank either for some reason. Oh well. As I said, I'm currently fighting with my bots, so that's fine. There's nothing new. Yo, damn those emojis. Crap. Last week, Drew said that first emoji can be considered mildly inappropriate, so I needed to remove that. I have not done a damn thing on the quiz or on the channel since last week, so everything's the same. Because we play quizzes as well with force powers, and it's randomized, and everything that's randomized is the same randomization from last week, so I need to reset that now. I don't see anyone use the first one. Yeah. It's good. Maybe I should listen. At the same time, I kind of want to leave the that's the shield breaker. That's the shield breaker. It breaks shields. That's its purpose. Bots be taking a vacation. Well, I can't blame them. It's hot. Because I had one bot for the visuals that triggers nice stuff around for people when they interact with the stream, like if they donate or something. Which means that super chat animations will probably not play as well. Gee, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. I need to figure out a way to compensate that. Like I need to come up with something. I have no clue. I could whip up some visuals very quickly, but I don't know what. But yeah, well, we'll see. Let's hope no one donates. let's hope. That's the silliest thing, because then I'm gonna hate myself for not having visuals ready. So let's just hope. We're gonna live in hope. But yes, other than that, I don't know what else I have to report on. I have no clue what I didn't even start writing the next part. Damn, I need to get on that. So it's, yeah. So how have y'all been? Is it hot where y'all are? Because here it's scorching hot. My AC's been working nonstop. It's the windows are sealed, barricaded. Everything is like it is devastating today. And today I went to the swimming pool. I feel like my hair has been like exhausted as well. So I'm a bit like a deflated balloon slightly today, but it's okay. So tomorrow I'm going to recharge more, and then Monday, Tuesday, get back to edit. But it's been good. I'm very pleased with it. I like the fight scene that I made. I like the fight scene. That's what I'm going to do before the full video is done. I'm going to create a nice compilation of all my favorite best whatever fight scenes from the Revan bit, because I feel like that could be a fun compilation. I have heard Disney are attempting to put their sticky fingers all over the Old Republic. Are you talking about that tweet that they posted a few weeks back about the lead writer of Acolyte being interested in the Old Republic, or is there something more recent? Because I will wholeheartedly just reject and ignore all that. So people have been also talking about the remake for Knights of the Old Republic. I am not really discussing that much. We didn't discuss that too much. It is what it is. What happens happens. But in terms of Disney messing up the Old Republic, they can never undo the game, and they can't undo the story. They can add stuff, they can change it, but the story that we have gone through stays, and it's locked in place, and we can enjoy it, whether it's non-canon, canon, legends, whatever they want to call it. Like, it's a fun time. We can live our fantasy there. So, you know, not too worried, but I wouldn't be surprised, because I think that they are running out of ideas, I think, and it's obviously easier to latch onto something that exists and then warp it versus let's come up with something interesting, which is what I thought of the other day. And I was experimenting, posting on social media, but I really need to learn. I need to learn to use social media, because I'm not used to posting regularly. So I don't interact with people, and people don't interact with me, but I'm not used to like going on Twitter and posting either updates or talking about stuff. So to be fair, I think it was the Acolyte person mentioned. Yeah, that does not surprise me. So why is this music dead? Okay, it's back. I didn't resolve the music either. I found a really nice channel that plays awesome like beats, chill music, like funky, nice background. It's very like nice. I was very surprised. Copyright free and all that, but we have to pay for a license. And I was thinking like I would like to do that, but I didn't explore that much these days. I really need to look into that. So once I get it all, I have so much stuff that I want to snoop out. So it's like when streamers post stuff, they're like camera feed and game feed, whereas I'm such a smart ass, which is not a good thing necessarily. It's like, oh, I need to put this. I need to put interactive emojis. I need to put a super chat animation that's unique. I was gonna do that, a super chat animation that's unique for the person, but it's a bit too complicated to do that. Yeah, I did set up currently something that's supposed to trigger visuals when a person speaks something for the first time. So because in the quiz we have winners, so when they win, I set up a little visual that lets us know that the person's arrived. But however, it's been misbehaving lately because I didn't really test it out much. But who knows? Maybe it just starts working. That's how stuff happens here. Things just happen and then we freeze, and that's it. What was I talking about that before? Yeah, about social media. See, I'm getting better at remembering things too. I'm not lagging anymore. I suck posting on social media, and I posted something because I was reading through Crayon Wiki, because I was coming up with ideas how to include a character in script and how to deal with a specific situation. I'm not going to get into too much. And basically, one of her noted abilities was that she could hide herself. Nox evolving, yeah. She can conceal herself amongst others, so she can make her presence undetectable. And that makes me think, well, what else is out there that is being undetectable? Like Darth Plagueis was undetectable, and they always say like Sith and Jedi. I'm like, yeah, that's all great, Sith and Jedi. What about something else in between that's undetectable? What individuals do we have that are also undetectable and hiding amongst the, like, that could be a fun story to unravel something, or to reveal some, either not necessarily an order, but it could be fun to explore an individual. Because I was thinking of the Jedi training. We don't really, apart from lightsaber training, I'm like, all this training takes place, it's just a big question mark. Like, how hard is it to become a Force user without adequate training? Like, if I heard of training, I mean, surely a sophisticated person would practice self-control. You don't need to be a Jedi to practice that. You know what I mean? So that could be a potential storyline to explore, a potential well of ideas. But, you know, we're not going to do that. We're just going to take the Old Republic. We're going to copy-paste it, twist it around, and make a film. And there you have it. And boom, 3 more films. Lovely. Right. I know what you mean. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm still pissed about that membership animation. I'm gonna get that to work next week. If I don't get stuff to work next week, I'm not gonna stream. I swear to God. I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna make it nice. Let me reset the random digits if we do end up playing a quiz. If we don't, then if we, you know what? If we don't end up, last week we actually had 8 players plus me. So if we don't end up playing the quiz, which this week is also Knights of the Old Republic topics, Knights of the Republic 2 topics. If we don't end up playing it, I will actually not be too upset, because then I can go rest. But if we do end up playing it, I'll be happier, you know, because it's always a fun time. And we don't know what hangs around in the corners, you know. But yeah, that's it. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Jeez. I'm losing my potency. I want to look. I'm going to go back and look at my first stream. What did I do for the first stream? How did I ever go on camera? Like, now I'm comfortable, but I remember it being a very uncomfortable experience. And thankfully, YouTube records it. I think I put it as unlisted. So unless you have the link to it, you probably can't see it. Actually, it's in a playlist. You could probably see it via playlist. I'm very curious how it was. You know, like, how did I talk about? You know, maybe I could come up with ideas to talk about. You know, throughout the day, I probably should write down stuff that I want to talk about, because I could talk for days if I have someone to talk with. But it's when you're on your own, and it's, you know, there's nothing else happening on the screen, so it's a bit tough. But yeah, maybe, oh, there you go. Maybe we should put something on screen, something that makes sense, something that's relevant. But you know, it's so sad and ridiculous, to be honest. I agree with that. I don't have, the cat's not present, so I can't use a cat cam to distract from all this amazingness. Oh yes, yeah. I have something to talk about. I got something to talk about at the end of every fragment, because I don't know if everyone watches the fragment all the way until the end. I try to put the percentage of the story completion, which tells you, first of all, the ending of every fragment explains what members gain and how to have early access and all that stuff. But it also includes a percentage that says the complete story is now at 36%, at 40%. I, being the fool that I am, made the mistake of putting the first fragment up and putting the percentage as a guesstimated estimate number that was, I don't even know, 15%, 20%, which was crazy. Like, in my head, I thought the beginning bit, that's 20 minutes, that's like 20%. Cracked out of my mind. I don't know what I was thinking. So now I'm kind of compensating by slowing that percentage down, because with Citadel Station done, the percentage was at like, the previous one was at like 40%, I think. And I'm like, how the hell is it 40%? Like, we have Citadel Stations done. We have talked to Atris, have to do Nar Shaddaa, have to do Dantooine, have to do Korriban, have to do, what the hell else is left? Duxon, have to do Ondron, have to do Duxon again, have to do Ondron again. What else do I have to do? Have to do the Ravager, have to do the Trace Academy, have to do Trace Core. So it's like, that's a lot more than to say 40%, you know. learning to improve it with time. Yeah, at one point we're gonna, but still I can't estimate it. Like I can't know exactly how long I'll make it because I had a layout of 2.5 hours that I wanted the video to be 2.5 hours, and then progressively I realized, like, you know what, actually it's gonna be as long as it needs to be for me to create a storyline for every planet where I'm happy with it. My dumbass definitely appreciates all the timelines and story location information in your videos. Thank you so much. I'm very pleased with that. That's because I want that as a viewer. I've watched stuff and I always like the ability to be able to jump to any point in the video and see right away what zone are we in, what location are we in. If the era is changing, what is the era changing? What is the main character's objective? That's why I put objective in the corner. So there is an association there that you can leap around it. And just by jumping, you can see, like, even when you rewatch it, you can see where they're at in the story. So you can find what you're looking for easier. Like on Tatooine, if you say, I don't even know, find the star map, whatever, in the Revan video, you can go back and be like, okay, now we're approaching the end, evidently, because they clearly know where the star map is, you know. But it's good. That's, by the way, not your dumbass. That's just literally the human attention span. Like, there's no way you can keep track of all of that, nor should you be expected to, you know. But I just love including that. I'm very happy that it's appreciated, even though people don't comment on this. I mean, I like to believe that they appreciate it as well as you do, you know, that it's useful. So, but I am a slight. I think that's good for the viewer, but it's problematic for me because I am someone that's like, as I said, I'm gonna make a video that is as long as it needs to be. Like someone wrote, for instance, on Revan, there's no need for this video to be this long. And first of all, my response to that will always be, you're absolutely right. Love that for you. Goodbye. But for myself, it is as long as I find it to be satisfactory to tell the story, you know, to be comfortable to show it to someone. So Korriban, for example, I think was the longest of the planets in the Revan a bit, but it was driven 100%, well, not 100%, but like, let's say 60%, because I adored Korriban. It was so much fun. I love talking to Yuthura. I love exploring the mentality of the Sith, of the apprentices of Uthar, lessons taught, Sith code, his view of the Sith, like all this stuff. It was so much fun and important for me to include. So I was like, I'm including that. And that I kind of wrestled with that early on. I was like, I need to trim out this stuff. 50 minutes too much. And then I thought, no, it's not too much because I want it to be that way as a viewer. It's bad for me as a creator because I use so much time I literally invest so much time to produce every part. So it's not good for me from a financial / productive viewpoint, but it's very useful for the viewer because the viewer gets a product that is the result of me enjoying what I'm seeing, you know. So it's good. What's your thoughts on the new Captain America trailer and the Acolyte? I haven't seen the Captain America trailer. Oh my god, why is it bad? The Acolyte, I didn't see the last episode. I actually watched up until the 4th episode. I personally don't like it. Whoever likes it, I don't have a problem with that. I'm not, you know, someone who attacks people for it. I don't like it. I think I'm not so how do I give my opinion without Red Hulk? I don't know how to give my opinion without sounding not bitter, but I don't think it's quality writing from my perspective. That's my subjective opinion. You do not have to agree with me. You don't have to disagree with me. I don't find it entertaining, and that's about it. What I do find entertaining is when people bitch about it. That was a little bit entertaining, I will say, on the social media, when people really get hyped into it and when people react to people reacting. So it's kind of fun. I should watch that. Let me write that down. When did it come out? The trailer. Trailer. I vaguely remember seeing something on TikTok, but I probably skipped it. Because I'm like not at all a fan of Captain America. I'm not interested in those types of films. So that's like, it's not even a dislike. I'm simply not like interested. But you know, if it's problematic, I'm gonna check it out. I heard a rumor Red Hulk is in the new Captain America. Well, I don't want to watch it on stream because I feel like I don't know if I got slammed with a copyright or something. Which I don't mind. What I mind is when the stream cuts off. Like sometimes, if it detects certain stuff, it just stops the stream. But yeah, P.S. I monetize the streams, and I tick the ability for me to insert ads, but I never insert them. So I tick it because in my twisted head, I think that YouTube's gonna somehow like the stream more if it's ticked as monetized, but I never deploy ads throughout the stream, actually. I don't know if it will deploy them after the stream recording is published. I need to look into that.
For every phase, a weapon.
See, the system likes Spud. It doesn't like Fashion Black as much. It likes Spud because Spud and the system are very close. I've been crazy preoccupied this week, so I didn't work on the Thrawn quiz. And also not sticking around today. Sorry, just stopping to say hi. Hope everyone's doing well. Yes, we're doing fabulous. It's hot as hell. We're melting. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping an awesome cut. Like the visual, you mean? Oh, you are new. You know what, you're new. There's a lot of other stuff that just pops up at you, you know. So I'm very happy that you appreciate that. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. But I don't know if we'll have a quiz this week if we have enough players. And as I said, even if we don't, because I've worked really a lot this week, so I'm a bit tired. So I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I would be happier if we did have a quiz, you know. Which PS I would like to ask if anyone wants to check it out. I can switch over to the quiz layout. But well, not but really. I can switch. Yeah, because we last week had 8 players. That was fun. That was a hot mess. And you know what? Another reason why I don't slightly don't want to play this. I don't know, like if I'm projecting now, if I'm gonna make it into reality, like there's a chance to play a quiz, but because I'm saying not, because I want to work on it. I want to tweak some stuff. Like for instance, I discovered, and this is nonsense talk to people who don't play the quiz, but I discovered that just today, when the light's identity shields you, the shield never breaks. It stays there forever for the whole round. Whereas, so that's kind of not good. We kind of need it to break after a certain damage amount is taken. That's not very nice. So yeah, but yeah, I'll switch over to the quiz layout, and then y'all can tell me if anyone wants to play the quiz. And then if I have like 4 or 5, I don't know, then I can get into it, you know. Let me switch over to the quiz hangout. And now if it stream freezes, y'all know very well what happened. Wrong camera, honey. That one's better. So this is bright as hell, but this is good. So, for anyone who is not familiar with the quiz, I'll just quickly lay it out. It's mainly Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 questions this time around. Here's the test question to your right. And people answer with typing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you get points every round, 20 rounds. You can cast powers throughout the quiz, which will be explained as they appear, which are these. But you know, they will be explained as you play. However, if we don't have a lot of players, then we can just hang out and then chat and then and do other stuff. I used to play the Old Republic, you know, on stream, which was fun. I don't think I kind of zoned out from it. I have 1 player. Wow, just 1. It's great. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be playing it this week because we're a bit deflated. Next week I'm gonna make it right, you know. But yeah, if y'all have any requests, questions, if you want to talk about anything, I will play. Okay, 2. I got 2. You can wait a bit. That's true. I could wait a bit. Current players. Let me tweak y'all. Current players. If we play, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. If I get 5 players, I think I could do it. PS for Nighthawk, you can also participate if you wish to, if you have the time. So everything can be and will be explained to you if you feel like playing, which involves answering questions, and that's the main component, just answering questions. Everything else is entirely voluntary, you know. Awesome, I'm ready. 3. I actually would be a bit sad if you don't do it because you're new and you just became a member. So I'm like, that'd be a bit of a shame. Let me update this stuff. I'll actually move Dwayne up. I didn't create. See, last week we had what was his name? Black Sun. We had a new player there as well, and I usually design name tags for people when they stick around a bit longer. But I didn't this week. That's like the 16th time I'm saying This week. Did y'all know that this week? Did you know that this week I didn't do much? But I put myself. I'll put myself 5th. So if everything between me and Dwayne is filled in, wow. 4 maybe before would be a bit boring. I feel, you know, for the powers, because I have new questions. I wrote new questions, which I don't mind using. Honestly, I could just reuse them next week, and then if y'all participate, you can use them to cheat. That'd be pretty funny. Not me on the last spot. Did I tweak everything? Yes, I did. Okay. See, the entity names were wiped clean. That's really mean for the entity. Yeah. Yeah. That's yes. Did we encounter any glitches last time? Because we ordinarily encounter glitches, which is fine. I just fixed them. I need to get more exciting music too, because that sets the mood so much. Like when we do in the end part of the quiz, this plays, and it gets very exciting. So I kind of need to construct. I need to construct good music. Need to buy some music. And now that's something you don't add to the shopping cart every day. Well, I guess it depends on the person. Yeah. Place myself 3rd. I never really tried. I was always in last place. You know. So are you Nighthawk? Are you in what time zone are you? Because I started to write down people's time zones to be aware. Like, so oftentimes on Discord people will tell me that they because of the time zone differential and stuff like that, they usually catch up with the streams later as opposed to joining them appropriately, because for me it's 7 p.m. right now, so in the US it's like afternoon. So what is your age? What kind of partner are you looking for? Lol, JK. Is that a JK? I look like the wrong camera. My age is, I'm 30 years old. Thank you. The camera reduces a few years, I hope. But it's good. It's good. I moisturize after the pool, after, you know, the shower. Not every day, but it's good. It's good. It's good. The skin's still flexible. It's okay. It works. If I went on TikTok, I look 25 on this camera. Great. How about wait? How about this one? This is good. This is good. Although I don't know if is this an indicator of age, because this is not balding. I always had this. So sometimes I thought for a while that this is an indicator of balding, but it was always present here. It never receded further. So I don't know. Praise the Lord, I haven't been insecure about that. Nor my height. I'm very short. So the hair and the height are two things that I've never been insecure about, but maybe that's going to change. I don't know. Maybe as I step into the 30s. Who knows? 13 months. What do you mean? Oh, 13. Like the camera reduced 13 months? What are you talking about? Well, how much time has it been? I don't think I have it displayed here. I need to check on that. Let me put these normal glasses on. Made it. So yeah, I think you look 13 months. Okay, great. It's nice. With a beard and everything. But hey, you never know these days, right? What's hot chow? What was last week? Was right after the fragment, right? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I feel that kind of makes sense, because I put a link, you know, in the 1972. I put a link in the fragment, you know, for the streams. So it's like usually for that stream people get a pop up, because I haven't streamed on Twitch in a bit. I don't know if I should be doing that, because I haven't played games a lot recently. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I could do, because I did that for a few weeks. Not really weeks, like 2 weeks or so. And it was okay. It was definitely something. But then as soon as I got some priorities present, then I would kind of retract it back. Yeah. But I didn't even add Nighthawk into it. Why did I forget that? Why didn't nobody tell me? And I'm gonna make for Nighthawk as well a label, just in case. But I don't have any basis. I don't have any basis on what to give you a nameplate. A hawk, would a hawk be appropriate? I guess. Is anyone else put off by big streamers? I can get myself to be in chat. Yeah, I don't understand it myself, like, because I cannot read the chat. What I have heard of is that people will have moderators that sort of filter through it, because if it's a big streamer, and they'll filter through it, and then they'll highlight or select or however the hell responses that maybe would merit something. But I don't know. I've only heard of 1 or 2 streamers doing that. I don't know. I have no clue how it functions, because I watch small streamers. Like on Twitch, I play them in the background, and I usually watch people that have between 10 to 50 to 60-ish viewers, because I feel I can engage with them. With 100 viewers as well, I can engage. At 200, I start to lose that off a little bit, because whenever I type something, and I'm the type that doesn't just spam emotes, when I type something, then it's not gonna get read, you know. Fashion Blank is said moderator. Well, he is a moderator. I did put that in case, because one time when we had either bots or something in the stream, it's like, because I don't even notice it in time, or if something happens, I'm like, can you just regulate it, please? But bots are, in the sense of moderation, bots are very annoying. On Discord, we had, for instance, someone tried to post multiple pictures, and the bot literally deleted them because, like, that's spam. So I'm like, you're kind of hurting more than you're helping, but hey, yeah. That is the ultimate streamer's goal, but I find it so not pleasing to watch. That's kind of the thing. I thought about this a lot. Like, I saw, of all things, I've been watching downfalls of streamers, right? Which is crazy to me. Like, you succeed as a streamer, and then you somehow manage to destroy that. Great, excellent. Multiple are needed for a large stream count. Yeah, but if you want to manage it, you know. But I'm kind of wrestling with, like, when I saw people get, like, massive donations or something from someone, like, they're chilling in the stream, and then some big streamer pops in, they drop like $2,000-$3,000. While I think that's amazing, I think that would kind of make me uncomfortable, because I am not this next sentence is very easy to say. I'm not driven by profit. That doesn't inspire me. It's really cool and it's good, but that doesn't inspire me. To me, that's like, it's awesome, but it doesn't inspire me as a creator. So even if someone was to drop, you know, that much money, I'm like, it's almost a little bit uncomfortable, because I'm the type of person, which now I'm kind of learning even to balance that out. When people get memberships or something, I'm the type of person that I want to give you something back in return. I just feel like I owe you something, you know. And it took me some time to start to value my time and effort that I put into these videos. And if people want to support it, I'm like, that's fascinating to me, and I'm like, thank you very much for the support. So someone that I never met, you know, not even saw a comment, and that person just found me on accident, dropping 2-3K, I'm like, it's a little bit like, you know. And with that, they bring a lot of new viewership, but the issue is that viewership isn't connected to that player, to the streamer, to the new streamer. They're only connected to the old streamer they just follow what the streamer said. Whereas I'm like stupid in that sense. I like the community to be based in their interest towards what I'm doing, or towards what I'm contributing, or towards my behavior, or whatever, which is of course helpful when you get exposure, but I feel it's a bit uncomfortable. So I was thinking like about that even for the quizzes, because in my mind I was thinking like, I think it's a fun setup. Like, if one day it does get a lot of viewership, I would still somehow find a way to incorporate like all viewers in a way to in some way participate, versus just, for instance, we have like 7 up to 9 positions, to always pick the same people, you know what I mean? Or, you know, when people are gaming and stuff. But that's just my approach, because I'm not at all attracted to seeing this chat here just zooming past and I'm just staring at it. Like I can't even catch or respond to anything because everything is out of context, or people respond with one word, and so it's. But maybe I would adapt. You know, I don't know what that would be like. I'm just my assumption. You know, right now. What the hell do I know? My thing is making colossal videos. That's my thing, and then I take pride in that. That's, you know, I guess that's my thing. I always watch small streamers. It feels more intimate. Yeah, you can actually interact. You can get an answer. Yeah. Which now that I say is sounding self-centered, but I don't mean it. Well, it is to an extent because we are all human beings. But some people want that connection not for the like me aspect arrogance, but simply because like I'm curious and I want to ask and I want to feel like I'm not being ignored. So it's not obsessive. Like sometimes I'll go into certain streams that I watch and I just play in the background while I edit. I'll just say hello. Like that's all, or I'll trigger a thing that they have set up to wave or something. And when they acknowledge me, when they actually say, "Oh, hey, how are you doing?" Whatever, I you know, chat a little bit, and then I say lurk and whatever, and I'm sitting on the sidelines and I'm like doing my own work. But I feel like they didn't ignore me. So, and progressively, it kind of, because I always watch the same streamers, they kind of started to remember me a little bit. Like even though I just say hello, it's like, oh, hey, like it's him again, because he always does the same thing, you know. So it's fine. I like supporting those people because I'm like, it's not beneath them to say hello to someone that you know, even if the stream is going relatively quickly, you know. Okay, well, I am very sad. I'm very sorry I have to report to you. I was thinking of actually using the mic in this angle for the future. I need to get a pop filter maybe. Do I sound clearer like this, do you think? Versus like this? I think this sounds a bit clearer. So hello. I don't think we're going to have a quiz today. So if y'all want to talk about something, if you want to hang out, if not, then I'm gonna go and eat ice cream. Nar. You know. Well, I don't know, if Nighthawk is there, I could do it for the three of you if you want. It's gonna be fast. And do you want that? Because I don't know if ice cream rich. Wow, I'm rich because I have ice cream. It's amazing. Yep. Casting powers determines your alignment. Light dark side powers are cheaper for light dark siders. That's true. That's very true. And people often, I'd rather save those questions for another time. Okay. I'm a bit sad because Nighthawk is here and he's new. So the best I can do for our new friend is to invite you to come back next week, where I trust will be more people, and I will initiate a free stream like timer or something. But it is Saturday as well. Like, you know, I talked to some really fun people on Discord, and they said, like, because we're in the same timeline, I'm like, yeah, it is like, it's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. So it's like it's evening and they might be going out. So, and then my dumb introverted ass thought, you know what? That's a good actually idea. I didn't even think about that. You know, we don't have ice cream. We so poor. We have freezer scrappings for dessert. Well, goddamn. Yes, please trust Hakisha. It's always great. It is always great. The streams are always fun. There are previous recordings of the quizzes, so they're always fun for whoever wants to check them out. You can always skip to previous quizzes and you can see the I'm gonna do that after this one. I'm gonna go and look at how I streamed the first time. I'm very curious to see how the quiz looks like, because I know it was bootleg. It was very, well, you know, it was good. I was learning still, but this was very much, what's below me was not looking like that. I don't think it was. I need to take a look at that. But yeah, it's 10 times out of 10 so far. It was fun. Even when I maybe thought that I was messing up, it was very fun. But and I think we're set. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Do y'all have any questions? Do y'all have any life problems I can give advice on? I'm very good at giving advice. Literally asking invasive personal questions. Like, that should be probably high up on the rule list. What not to do as a streamer. Do not ask your viewers for personal issues, problems, relationships. You know, but I'm just sat here like, well, give me some, I just want to give advice, you know, it's all good. Which, yeah, Probably might not be that good. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna head to the end screen. As an independent filmmaker, what has your journey been like? Wow, what a question. Do you think Bastille wore a thong? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Bastille was too uptight for that. I feel like if she did her, I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna say she didn't. Period. As an independent filmmaker, what has your journey been like? Well, my journey has been, I don't even know what to tell you. Crack. I'm amazed that so little time has passed. To me, it feels like a lot more time has passed. What date was let me switch over to the Hangout screen because then I can browse freely. Wrong camera, honey. What year did I put that? The Kreia video? I'm very curious because it feels like okay. Yeah. 3 years ago. To me, it doesn't feel that far away. You know, I'm very happy that it's successful. It just doesn't feel like it's been that long, which is in a way I think good. So for Revan was a year ago, or was it 2 years ago? That was a year ago, right? Or am I on meth? Surely it was a year ago. Yeah, it says a year ago. Okay, and he caught up to Kreia from what I remember last. True going off her before Revan. What do you say? What do you mean true going off her before Revan? Like it's better that I did her before I did Revan? You should make a reaction to your first video ever and first live stream. My first video ever that I've ever made on this channel was a lore spotlight for League of Legends. I need to hide this quiz timer. And my first video I've ever made was a little edit from a anime. So it's not at all like indicative. But it's nice to look back at it because I remember sitting at a computer that I made it, my first clip that I ever made, I made on Windows Movie Maker, which was a piece of shit that I don't know if is it still out there, is it still among us? You had bubbles for every, like you put in a video and right next, after the video, you had a little window where you could place the transition. And that's it, you know. Crap, I'm late. Hi, Nox. Hi, Chair. Hey, Vlaxa, how you doing? We're just chatting. Well, we were gonna do a quiz, but we didn't have enough people, and I think we had another member, thankfully, join as well. But I think he's either lurking or tapped out, so it's fine. But hey, welcome back to the stream. It's a pleasure to see you again. Like next time, I said I'm gonna put a 15+ minutes pre-stream rollout so that it notifies people, you know. Or maybe I should work on notifying people on Discord. What do y'all think? Like, do y'all get notified on Discord at all? Like, maybe I should work on letting people know about that so that, you know. After Revan, I think she got kinky. Oh, that's what... Yeah, okay. Okay, I get what you mean. Could be they did produce a child, and I would be very intricate. I would be intrigued, yet not in the sense that you might think of it. I would be intrigued at the mechanical... processes that took place, considering the fact that the Force was a factor involved in the potential production of Revan's heir. So I would be relatively interested in what the mind processes of a woman who's attempting to regain self-control be if she were to cross-cert. You know what? It's all good. I did get the notification Discord. Great. I'm very happy with that. Lovely. Good. I hope it wasn't too bothersome. I try to be careful with notifications on Discord. I don't want to bother people, you know, too much. But yeah, we can still chat a little bit. We can literally chat until this timer runs out, but I don't think we have enough players for a quiz because we have, as of my current understanding, 3 of you, you know, so I don't mean to like make it uneventful. And Fashion Blink advised to perhaps preserve the questions for next time. What were we talking about before that? Yeah, filmmaking. Yeah. So in the I was just busy until now. Sure, great. I'm very happy that it wasn't intrusive. I always worry about that because I don't want to bother people, which is not good because people want to be bothered about stuff that they care about, and I'm like, you know, excuse me, you know. So I should not. Yeah. Thank you for the feedback. So Windows Movie Maker, you put one clip, and then you could only put one transition and then another clip, which if you've seen my videos, that is meth. Like, that's not enough. So one piss poor transition plays for one transition at a time, and these were preset transitions by the software, so that you can imagine how restricting that was. But I don't know how old I was at that time. I think I was 14 or 15 when I made the first clip I've ever made, which was a long time ago. It was more than half of my lifetime ago, which is very fascinating to consider, don't you think? Yeah. But what else did you say I should react to my first video? What was my first video on this one? I think it was a lore spotlight. I know when I look back at my pronunciations in my old videos, they have changed since then. I imagine people might not be able to hear it, but I can hear it. Let me see. Oldest. Did I say 6 years ago? 6 years ago? Jesus Christ. Good Lord.
Perhaps the most remarkable thing about the fearless hunter of the void, known as Kaisa, is how unremarkably her life began.
This was recorded on a phone. I used to record stuff on the phone. It's fine, I guess. 6 years, Jesus Christ, time flies. Well, for that, time flies. It's slightly a little bit cringe-inducing for me, but it's, you know, it's okay. But yeah, I used to record stuff on the phone because I just wanted to speak. So I would take my I think it was a Samsung. I'm not sure. I would just literally go upstairs because there was no one upstairs because we had just empty rooms upstairs in our house. So I would just like this, and I would just record it, and I would upload that. So it wasn't even an MP3 recording. It was a 3GP, I think. Or is that a video format? ACC? I think it was ACC. ACC, get it funny. But that was like a really piss poor, terrible format. So I would take that, download it onto the PC, no processing, nothing. I would only put reverb effect on it, and that was it. Just obviously cut out the mistakes. But hey, it was good enough. People liked it. Yeah, it's good enough. I remember your League of Legends videos. Hey, they were really good, though. You don't have embarrassing moments, which is crazy. Yeah, I do think that's a bit crazy. I don't think I have. I don't know. I did some reactions. Maybe those were like slightly embarrassing. I am scared of comments often, so I usually read the comments and then I just ignore them because I get social anxiety very quickly from them. And then I will sit down every week or two, and then go through all of them when I've mustered up the mental capacity to go through them, and I'll respond to everyone that merits a response. Or sometimes people are just being very nice and there's no need for me to respond, so I just give a thumbs up. So that's like it's a yeah. In terms of embarrassment, I also made a video talking about Krea's perspectives. I don't know what it was called. Was Krea right? I think that video. It has decent views. I cannot force myself to watch it because I remember creating it, and I just feel like I was sharing my thoughts, and I'm kind of afraid to look back at the thoughts to see like maybe I don't agree with them, so I kind of just ignore that video ever happened. But it's doing okay. It's doing good, you know. So I guess maybe that's a test of my social anxiety. Like when I get to the point where I can go through every video, it's good. I love reading mean ones. They're very funny. Sometimes I respond to gaslight them, but yeah, if it affects you, best not to see them at all. Well, no, negative ones don't affect me. Because they're wrong, simply put. Like whenever someone writes, for example, in the I couldn't, like, as silly as this sounds, but it's like, first of all, mentally to ignore negativity, that doesn't help. But second, when someone writes on either Revan or Krea or now upcoming Zurich, very rare, but when someone writes that my pronunciation or voice annoys them or that I sound ridiculous, I'm like, well, tell that to the 800,000 plus views that have happened on the videos. So I'm like, that to me, like, is a little physical proof. I'm like right there, you can see here, you can see you, it says in big 6 digit, it says you are wrong. So peace. But apart from that, negative comments I just ignore. So I'm like, because I am one of those people that I fundamentally overvalue people that give me positive feedback. So I think in a way it's offensive to those people to even give these people the time of day. So if someone gives me a nice comment or compliment, I'll either give a heart or a thumbs up at least, or a response back. But for negative stuff, I'm like, you don't deserve my attention. Other people deserve it more because they're nice and they're supportive. And even those, especially those that give me feedback, if they think that's bad, they should check the live streams. That's good. That's good. I love that. That's a good one. That's cool. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. I like a good read, which is, roasting. I like roast. No, it's fine. That was a good one. I appreciate that, because that I don't claim nor want to be, I literally here, as I said from before, for views and stuff, and it took me a second to click that in. It would be awesome to have like succession, because I saw for Twitch, for example, people said the very good practice is to purchase bots to give you views, so the algorithm picks you up and it shows you to people. But then in my mind, I'm like, I kind of clicked in my head, I could afford that, I could pay for that, but I'm like, I don't want that, So the same thing for Revenant, for me to click that people are very happy with the story, obviously, which is not mine, just the way that I performed it and I put it together. So to me, that in itself, that's what I value more than views, if you kind of get what I'm saying. For me, it's not even the views, it's the view duration, because I'm like, people didn't just click off and dislike it. This didn't go viral for a joke, it's like because people like it, like they enjoy, like, I made something, I made this and you like it, so that's nice. When I first heard your voice in those videos, I thought it was an in-game voice acting. Yes, great, but that's great because of the quality of the recording, because it took me time to figure out how to process it and to process other voices. But I'm very, very pleased that that's the take. See, whether you think it's annoying or not, that's what I'm going for. So that's great. Awesome. But let me take a sip. My mouth's dry. But that was a really good read. I love that. They should check out the streams. God, what else? I was going to say something else. I'm actually cooking a little bit because it's hot. Yeah. Okay, I'll wait for 8 more minutes. How's that? And then we can wrap it up slowly, because then I can go work on the quiz. I'll actually have dinner first. Last time I made pancakes right after the stream. It was fabulous. I think Fashion Blank asked me if the pancakes were good last time when I make them. Sure. 8 more. What do you mean? Sure, 8 more. You think I'm gonna stream longer than that? But yeah, it's just a hangout. It's like a hangout. I like a hangout. I don't care for the because that would be an obligation as well, because I've learned from Twitch that it drains me a lot. I love fiddling and making stuff like pop-ups, emojis here, for example, and in the videos, the interface, transitions, and sound effects. But that just on a stream, that kind of gets old after a while. You kind of need to have a personality for it, and I think my personality is fine. Thank you very much, but it's just tiring. It's tiring to keep doing it. I'd rather sit down, focus, and then work on a fight scene for a week that lasts 20 seconds, which I have. So yeah, that was that we saw, the Tatooine fight scene. I worked on that for like 4 days, and in the end I forgot to delete some of the hidden text on it, which is now, I'm so happy that that's there, because it's hilarious, because only I can see it. Well, we found it together, but I found it because I knew that there was something there. But it's very lovely to have that. But yeah, that's what I like to do. That fulfills me, to create a little fight scene and put it up. And people don't really comment about the fight scenes, but it's okay. The narration is the main part, and the story. I think I don't think it's necessarily not even the narration. It's the writing of the sorting of what's happening where, so that it's kind of clear. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's about it. Do I have to wait for 6 more minutes? I think I'm actually pretty good, because I'm very content at this. So yeah, I'm very sorry about today not doing a quiz. But hey, we have questions ready for the next one, and we're gonna have We're gonna have a nice pre-stream ready. I will look into getting music ready, tweak some stuff, and I will make the stream do stuff. I'll make the stream do stuff based on what you type. That's gonna be fun for me, you know. For you, not necessarily as much, but it's good. Got neighbors asking me for another bar. Oh Jesus, I don't even know my neighbors' names, and I'm very at peace with that. When weather is hot, having quiz is best not. I don't have a cringe emoji, but that, oh, do you think that could be cute? A cringe emoji? That would be a fun one, I feel. You know, the closest I got is wow, so we have wow. Wait, this is gonna be me in 7 minutes. That's gonna be me. Wait a second. Right there. Oh, she has it's a little pet. Look at that. That right there. I'm gonna love that. It's gonna be so cute. Is the wow good? Definitely cringe. Well, which part? The quote? I love it. I love cringe. I love a good cringe. That's the tough part. I don't cringe at stuff anymore. I saw so many cringe challenges. Need a cringe emoji? Sure. I saw so many cringe challenges. Let me look for one. That I'm like immune to it. Maybe if I rewatch some of my own stuff, you know. But let me look up some stickers. Where the hell are those stickers on Giphy? Is it Giphy stickers? Yeah. Cringe. Obviously it needs to be something cute and sleek. It can't be just, you know, it can't be just nothing. Stupid send button right under the delete button. What do you mean by that? Cringe. I don't see any cringy ones. What does cringe look like in emoji form? Like just oh my god, like, you know, grossed out. Gosh, I don't really see anything. I'll come up with something. Yeah, we have to. Last week Drew wanted a gay one, so I need to come up with a gay one. Yeah, something with tons of sparkles. And you know, that kid swallowing what? I don't know if I want to see that. Oh, this one's kind of cute though. Wait, let me show you this one. No, this isn't for what's it called? For definitely cringe, but I want to delete. I went to delete to retype. Okay, got it. I think. What kid's swallowing vomit? What the hell are we talking about? We have 2.5 minutes. Display. Yeah, that one. You see that? That would be a little cutie, don't you think? That could kind of be cute for the end, or for anything really, you know. I don't know what else. Cringe. I don't know if this classifies as cringe really. You know, this more terrified. Oh, I think this could work. Not for cringe, but this could be very useful. Don't you think? It's very much one of those, like, I'm over it. But it's a very specific context, you know. It's very, very specific. What if I just type in cringe? I wonder what that's going to pop up. Cringe. Wow, love that. Yeah, okay, so I think we're gonna steadily wrap it up. So again, I'm not gonna say anything else. What the hell do I have to say? Like, y'all been here, you know everything that's been said. So I'm gonna go chill out, and then early next week I'm gonna start focusing on the next part. And then we're gonna have a ball, and then for the weekend I'll have an update on that as well. preferably the better stream, but I think these streams are good for me, at least mentally, to just update on what's happening, what's taking place. Like, so I know what I have left to do. So I was a bit late this month though, but all the members got access within their accessible time frame, so I'm very pleased with that. But yeah, next part's coming out in 3 weeks sharp. Yeah, that is a fact. Yeah, there's gonna be no delay on that. So 3 weeks from now, Citadel Station goes live, and then we'll see if at that time I'll have the next part ready for members. Should be. Better get to work on it. Okay, let me hop to the stream ending. To the layout. 30 seconds, end it on the dot. Well, I won't be able to see the... I'm not gonna end it. You can't control me. Okay, camera works. See, last time the damn gate didn't work. Okay, now it works. See that? See this? That didn't work. You asking what didn't work? This. That was not working. However, this, it now works. So when I end the stream, this happens. That's gonna happen when the stream ends. In case you didn't clock it, that okay. Late Nox twice again. I am not blocked. You are banned, and I'm subtracting 30 points for when you get unbanned. How's that? I'm just kidding. I can't kick you. If I kick you, I kick 30% of my viewership. You know what I mean? Because you know what, Dwayne? Let me tell you something. That joke that you wrote, I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life probably. So every time you pop in, I will remember that joke, because it's one of those jokes when they really make me like laugh and feel good. I'm gonna remember that at least until next week, or until you come up with a better one. There you go. There's your challenge. Come up with a better. Let's see a better one. What do you say? Late Nox decaf drink, latte Nox. Really? That's actually not a bad idea. Oh, what do you think about if I start a shop? That could be fun. You know. I don't know. Okay, where's my end screen music? That's awesome. Thank you. No, thank you. Where's my ending music? Do we have to do this appropriately? Nox merch. I would love that. If I made a Noxarian shirt, that would have like, I would probably spend a week thinking about how to make it. That sounds awesome. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much for coming. I am sorry that it is a bit short, but it's gonna be longer next time. Well, not necessarily, we'll see. But I'll ping again on Discord, and if you feel like chatting, by all means feel free to message me if you wanted to talk about something. And also a last reminder for the members that for you today, Telos is available early, which is 38 minutes long fragment, so you can access that starting today. It is available now. The link is in the description for you, and you should be able to find it. It should be in the description, and you should be able to find it on the channel and in the members section, if not in the members, in the videos, so you will have that accessible for you, because you're special and everyone else smells, including myself. So members are legend stars, icons. I was gonna make as well that visual. When a member appears, everything stops. Visuals, turrets, towers sprout just because members are here. Fashion the intermediate. Where's my music? Those are scores. Those are ending music. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Wait, where's the end part? Yep. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next week. This better work. It didn't work last time.